historic graveyard. I have no idea where this place is, so I'm going to be attempting to navigate to it because Redfin address is not correct. But those are nice. People live up there. But this is a bad neighborhood. It's but it has potential in the next 10 years, I guess. I had to go a back way to get here. This is a main road that leads over to the interstate over there. Okay, so where did 18th Place go? $16.05. I imagine the numbers go this way to get to. Okay, I was wrong. I got to turn around. 16 is the other way. Try this again. I'm not going to be able to edit this one either, so you guys are going to get to ride along with it. The guy doesn't know where he is. House. It's a little market. These are some little apartments. Just there's some apartments there. I'm navigating strictly by street address. Goodness. I don't know if my truck can do that, but we're going to find out. It's a steep hill. Okay, 1605, 18. I just can't go between that gap. I'm going to have to turn left. There's just a lot of, now those are new, like HUD houses right there, those two are. Some apartments right up here. There probably used to be houses there. They've all been torn down, never built. Should be 16th Avenue, which should mean over here might be 16th Place North. Out to that main road. It's called Fountain Heights, this neighborhood. There's a little sign there. There's 16th Court. So we're looking for 16 of 18 builds by HUD. I think I know where these are now. These are kind of crappy. You see the burglar windows and the window units. Go across. There's this blue apartments again. It's a large apartment building. I want to say I should turn here. There's a lot of apartments over here. Maybe this is it. This looks like it. Yeah, that looks like it right there. Just nice. Man, oh man. Let's go see. Gotta get the trusty dusty pistol. Oh man. In case I run into anybody who's it might be somebody who's not supposed to be living here, but they're living here. And they may see me as a threat. Make sure I have my phone's in my hand. Duh. Yeah, there's some retaining wall issue there. I don't see a lot of settling on the foundation. I see where there was a fire. That fire was pretty involved because it involved this one and this one. The windows are gone out of this one and it's black inside. And then probably the water came down. Probably these are just abandoned. They don't look burned. They just look stolen from. So, for validation, there's my address. Like the utility room, property managers, realtors. This is just a storage room. It's pretty. It's got some okay stuff in here that. Fence is broken. I would want a fence on here, I'll tell you that. There's a tree that's on it. This is not real alarming. It's not real comforting either. This right here, those bricks have been added in there because it fell so much, but you're on a pretty good incline here. If you can see, that's a pretty good incline. So it's not completely alarming. The steps are looking less than desirable. Looks like they've been repaired with concrete before. So there's some more of your fire damage. Tree didn't hurt a lot. It's just sitting there. Just needs to be dropped. Probably could be, if I can get a better look at it, it could probably be limbed until it might have to somehow be lifted off the building. I'm not sure, because if you drop it where it sits, it might do more damage. Druid Hill, Crip. There was some heat in that unit. You can see those windows are a little distorted because they were plexiglass. Someone's did a good job boarding all this up. This is just a retaining wall that's falling. If it's me, I'll drop this tree, drop the wall, shape the earth. I'm done. Same sort of story here. Just shape the earth right there. Let it be what it is. Cut the trees down. Let me see if I can zoom out and give a better perspective. So, there's damages. I'm just gonna survey the outside first. Ooh, see, on a building like this, all of that has to be replaced. All of that right there. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19. There's 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 19 meters. There must be at least 18 units. One of those meters could be for outside lighting or something like that. But there's at least 18 units here. Building needs a good bit of work. If it's me though, I would do away with all that gas. If I've got to do new electrical over here and I've got to bring in a new line, I just run all electric here. And they rent better at all electric too. Parking lot's not insanely desirable, but a lot of yard work would go a long way right in here with weed killer and things, and expose the concrete that we have and patch the holes that are there. These walkways aren't bad, these stairs. They do need handrails coming up and handrails going across. So a little welding and things like that. The roof, it's older. It may, need repairs, but you might be able to make it through your rehab. The big thing I see here with all these units, there's plenty of street parking. But you see, parking is a problem over there too. And that's a big building. And there's brickwork. It's hard to estimate what this would cost just from the magnitude of it. This must be some other storage room that's a crawl space beneath there. They call this Hanmore House. It's 1601. There's street parking down here. This parking up here is a little less than desirable, but it's not beyond repair, but it would need resurfacing. Probably need some new windows here and there. This is not supported. The corner of that walkway is not supported. It's kind of crazy. And strange for the concrete is leaning. This is concrete and it's against iron. I'm gonna zoom out and go in a unit or two here with you. Oh, I guess I'll zoom in. And so I'm in the living room. That's an old cooler. That thing's almost antique. Jeez. As expected. Very little cabinets. Right here's your breaker box. Right there. A lot of your wiring is still in the walls, strangely, but some of it's been cut off. Every one of these would have to be troubleshot, to check out what exactly each one needed. It's not really a case of just saying that you'd need one specific thing for each one. This is obviously where for us, for our purposes, where an air handler would go. Someone even stole the damn tub and damaged the tile pretty good. But what we do here a lot of times is cut vertical right here. Replace all of that. Cut vertical right there. Replace all of that. And patch this in with whatever colors I have. It's already been painted. It's been painted, so you just paint it again. Or you tear it all up. Put your windows here. The ceilings are in good shape, which tells me I don't have leaks above. It's rough in here. Photo album. Wood floors. That's what I feel beneath me. This is really cool there. People buy that. Coleman. I don't even know which unit I'm in. There's not a good impression on the door of what it was. Oh, that's 1601B. Somebody spray painted it on the building. That's fantastic. You got stuff like this happening. There's gonna be a good bit of little brickwork to do if you look at this and you look at that. You know, a lot of these, like this, I plywood that and keep going. These used to have window units and then had, you know, a wall gas furnace. But see, this is electrical line. And if it's still here, and if this is still here, then a lot of things are still here. But the problem is out back is you'll never be able to keep those boxes that are out there because all the covers are missing. And you'll never be able to find all those covers. Somebody went from unit to unit here. Everybody, these are iron. We got to steal the tub. Same story here. I would just count this bathroom as a gut every time. If we just counted the bathroom as gutting it out every time, we would probably be in better shape. It cost me $1,200 to put in a new surround, a new tub, and a new valve, approximately. Toilets, about $300 to get them installed. This cabinet right here is about $450, $300 to buy the lavatory. The flooring in here, probably another $400. So if you add all that together, then you're getting close to where I would be. I've got a window, so I don't have to have a fart fan. So, oh shit. What we got? Girlfriends. Oh shit. Let's see. I'm on concrete floor right here. This is concrete floor. Yeah, this is concrete floor. The other one was wood. This one's concrete, which is good for me because I can put in laminate floor. These are 2-bedroom, 1-baths. There's my utility closet again. Probably a good place for a hot water heater, but I could put my HVAC in there and maybe put my hot water heater in here in the kitchen somewhere, out of the way of the cabinets that go across here. These cabinets, if I put cabinets and countertops across here, it's probably $900 to $1,000. And then my sink and my faucet, $400, connecting up to, I don't see the, oh boy. There's gonna be things like this though. You see how that's broken off? Is it able to be connected to? We don't know, we'll have to find out. So there's gonna be things like that throughout the place. That's cast iron, by the way. So that was those 2 lower units. Go check these upper units. Walk out on the unsupported. Feels good though. It doesn't feel scary. Let's see. Go in this far unit. Knock knock. Nobody home. So same story again. See that? That means a roof leak. Roof leak. Not bad roof leak, but roof leak. So record player, television, crazy. I do have a cabinet here. A lot of times I reuse this cabinet, and so it looks like your gas stove goes here, refrigerator here, probably a hot water heater, countertop hot water heater over there, but it could easily be put there next to the window, right by the back door. The floors feel pretty level. There's a little bit of roller coaster going on, but it's not real bad. But it's like a lot of these people just moved out, and no one ever came to throw all the stuff away after they moved out. And they might have been empty for a while. But the ceilings aren't in real bad shape. It's just a lot of work. Something like this, sometimes you can keep this cabinet and put a new countertop. And if we didn't want to tear this out, we can still cut down and come around, and we have some little funky connection. And we are in a little bit of a sketchy neighborhood, so it's not the biggest deal. But you do need another shower valve. You do need another toilet. You do need another sink. So we're talking about saving maybe $400 or $500. But I realize that per unit, that equals up to something. The door is completely torn out of its frame. Hardwood floor in here. That is nice. That means I don't have to use floor covering, and I can paint this floor. It's already been painted. That's why it's black. So that's a good discovery. I can repair things like this. And this is your look out the window of the bathroom. There's obviously a little porch over there that leads to the back door. That's damaged. That's gone. These units probably rent for $450 to $550. Back door's open. There's your, I wonder if your wiring has been stolen. It's here in a pipe. All these wires are intact. Nobody's touched them. So it would need inspection. There's your cast iron pipe again. There it's broken again. See that and that. This is the look out the front door. Window unit. So nothing stops you from putting them back in again. But you got a little bit of something going on here. Nothing real bad. A little structural look in here that needs a little work. It's not the biggest deal. I need a handrail. It does feel silly going down these stairs with no handrail, but they're wide. I'm just surveying the different ones to kind of give you an idea. Some are going to have a messed up ceiling. I can still use that cabinet. I could take it and repaint it, but at the same time, they're cheap to replace. So right here, someone has stolen wire. You can see. So, ooh, that is bad. That, my friends, is aluminum wiring. Yeah, this place has aluminum wiring. That is a problem. That's a big problem. And that is the problem with this unit. Yeah. Well, let's see. This is the concrete floor again. So it's not bad over here, concrete. But that means that you put something like snap together or glue down laminate. Bathroom, same story every time. Somebody took every tub out of here. This one was leaking down anyway. So you need a bathroom in every one. You need 75% of a kitchen in every one. I could come up with a rough case scenario for worst case scenario for a unit and go from there. So I've got 4, 8, 12, 16. So I don't know what those other 2 units are, those other meters back there are for. I don't think there's a unit that I can't see from right here. But that is a pretty good bit of damage. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. This is what we call alligator. The wood is alligator. And they may make me repair that. So let's go up here. I got some guys looking at me from the street. Don't know what they're looking at, but there's things that you got to be aware of when you're out here. Show you these guys that are eyeballing me, just in case. Ooh, there's your tree through the damn ceiling. Let's see. This is sketchy. Ooh, that's sketchy. That's real sketchy. So you need, this side over here has to be re-roofed, reframed. They might let me keep these ceiling joists, but those ceiling rafters, these up here have to be replaced because they are gone. The plywood is gone. So I would say that a good half of this building has that problem. The floors are bouncing off the floor down here because they've been water damaged so much. Ooh, they feel nice under the foot. Nice and dangerous. So this is the other unit. But yeah, I think that I'll get out of here. Doesn't feel good. So this upper unit and the one next to it, so that's 1, 2. Those 2 units are trash there, and so is the roof above. And yeah, this one is not so bad. A lot of this can be reused. You can see the lumber doesn't look that bad. But over here, the lumber's pretty bad. So this unit right here is a complete rehab. Gutted to the studs. That one right there is a complete rehab, and this one right over here is a complete rehab. We can count on water damage to those 2 down there. I'm assuming that this one has a, I don't know what my camera can see, but I'll hold it up there. But when we look straight up, it's pretty rough out here too, so it needs a good bit of framing over here. It would be a lot more than a little bit. Some brickwork. We'll go look in these other 2 units that would have been damaged also. A little bit of settling right here. Electrical repairs, ceiling caved in. I can see down into the basement right there, some flooring. The way that this is standing up like this is the hardwood beneath it has been water damaged from above. It'd have to be cut out and patched in, and then we'd probably just paint over it because it's probably hardwood right here too. It would need to be a good bit cheaper than what it is, I'll tell you that. This looks like it was a storage unit. Lots of building materials in here. Some of these cabinets can be reused, things like that, but there's not a lot here. This is the lower unit of the one that has a hole. So you can stand in the lower unit and see out the roof. I'm sure you didn't think I would find that. This wood is quite rotten. There you go. It's pretty rotten. It's been sitting like this for a minute. They really need to sell this place and get it out from under them, the liability of it. The very first thing I would do is spend a couple $1,000s sealing this place up.